So today's topic is thyroid gland.
Endocrine gland situated in the front and the side of the lower part of neck, on average 25 gram weight. The size is larger in females than in males, and the further in females the size increases during the pregnancy and the menstruation. The dimensions, that is 5 into 2.5 into 2.5, that is height, width and thickness. The thyroid gland, which is rich in blood supply, with a sheet-like, having two lobes joined by the isthmus in the center. The third lobe is projected upward from the isthmus, known as the pyramidal lobe, and sometimes this is fibromuscular band. It descends from the body of the hyoid and joins the pyramidal lobe. This is known as levator glanduli thyroid. The thyroid gland covered by the capsule. This is known as the true and the false capsule, which we later on discuss. The thyroid gland, in relation with the vertebral part, it lies at the level of C5, C6, C7 and the first thoracic vertebra. So each lobe, it descends from the mid of the thyroid cartilage, this is thyroid cartilage, up to the fourth or the fifth tracheal ring. The isthmus lies against the second, third and the fourth tracheal ring. So each lobe, left and the right, each lobe is having apex, then base. It's having three surfaces. One is lateral surface having relation with the muscles, another one is the medial surface, the third one is the posterior or the posterior lateral surface where the parathyroid glands are present. Then having two border, anterior border and the posterior border. So the apex, which is directed upward and laterally, lies lateral to the oblique line of the thyroid cartilage. So the oblique line of the thyroid cartilage lies medially to the apex. The superior thyroid artery is having a relation with the apex. Base lies along the fourth and the fifth tracheal ring. The lateral surface is having relation laterally with the muscles, sternohyoid, sternothyroid, superior value of the omohyoid and the anterior border of the sternocleidomastoid. So the lateral surface is having relation with the muscles. Medial surface is having relation with the two tubes. This is trachea and esophagus. Another one is having a relation with the two muscles. This is cricothyroid and the inferior constrictor. This is the inferior constrictor. It's having a relation with the medial surface of the each lobe. And the two nerves, recurrent laryngeal nerve and external laryngeal nerve, having a relation with the medial surface. Posterior surface is having relation with the carotid sheath, and the contents of the carotid sheath are the common carotid artery, internal jugular vein and the vagus nerve. Anterior border, this anterior border lies the anterior branch. This is the anterior branch of the superior thyroid artery. It lies along the anterior border of each lobe. The posterior border, along the posterior border, the posterior branch of superior thyroid artery, this is posterior branch of superior thyroid artery, and the ascending branch of inferior thyroid artery, they anastomoses along the posterior border. This is the posterior border. the isthmus which joins the two lobe, left and the right. This isthmus is having two surface, anterior surface and posterior surface. It's having two border, upper border and the lower border. Anterior surface is having a relation with the muscle, sternothyroid and the sternohyoid muscle. Posteriorly, it's having a relation with the tracheal ring, second, third and the fourth tracheal ring. The upper border where the anastomosis of the superior thyroid artery from left and the right, both the anterior branch of the superior thyroid artery, they anastomosis along the upper border of isthmus, and in the lower border of the isthmus, the thyroid vein drains the blood along the lower border of the isthmus. Now the blood supply of the thyroid gland. The thyroid gland, which is supplied by the superior thyroid and the inferior thyroid artery. The superior thyroid artery, which is the branch of the external carotid artery. This is the external carotid artery, internal carotid artery and the common carotid artery. The superior thyroid artery, it moves downward, pierces the pre-tracheal fascia along with external, this is external laryngeal nerve. It gives two branches, anterior and the posterior. So this anterior branch, it descends along the anterior border of the lobe and anastomosis at the upper border of the isthmus with the opposite side of the anterior branch of superior thyroid artery. So it anastomosis at the upper border of isthmus. The posterior branch, it moves along the posterior border and anastomosis at the mid with the ascending branch of the inferior thyroid artery. So it is supplied by the superior thyroid artery, and the inferior thyroid artery, which is the branch of the thyrocervical trunk. Another branches of this thyrocervical trunk are suprascapular and the transverse cervical artery. The inferior thyroid artery, this inferior thyroid artery, it moves upward medially and lies at the base or the base of each lobe towards the base. Here it gives 4 to 5 glandular branches which supply the gland, and another along the posterior border it gives one branch. This is known as the ascending branch. This ascending branch, it anastomosis with the posterior branch of the superior thyroid artery along the posterior border. The venous drainage with the three thyroid vein, superior, middle and the inferior. The superior thyroid vein, it lies along the veins, takes the blood along the apex or the upper border. The middle, it is the shortest channel, lies in the mid of the, sent from the mid of the thyroid gland. And the inferior thyroid, it makes a plexus at the lower border or the base of the thyroid gland in front of the trachea and drains into the brachiocephalic. This is the left brachiocephalic vein. So the superior thyroid vein, it drains into the internal jugular vein. The middle thyroid vein, it also drains blood into the internal jugular vein, but the inferior thyroid vein, it drains into the left-sided left brachiocephalic vein. The lymphatic drainage of the thyroid gland, the upper half of this thyroid gland drains into the upper deep cervical lymph nodes, and the lower half, it drains lymphatic into the lower, this is lower deep cervical lymph node.